Okay, I bored myself silly doing these cards in alphabetical order. So methodical, typical Virgo fashion. I thought, in honour of the new moon in Virgo, I'll do something different. And that something different means just randomly selecting a card. I'm going to choose the 13th one actually. Hold on. Yeah, 13. Have you got 13 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the 13th card. What do we think it is? Let's have a look, shall we? The sustainer, the person that gives life, the person that brings food, gifts, love, right? The sustainer. When dark, overworked, resentful, trapped, tired. Contemplate what truly sustains you. Make a list. Notice how simple yet powerful those things are and spend some time tending them. Okay. Take note of the difference between maintaining and sustaining. Which action describes your life more accurately? The sustainer, the peacemaker, the upholder, the preserver, meaning abundant, generous, supportive, reliable. The sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence, works behind the scenes, tending to the tasks of life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm and the mouths sweetly fed. The sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to archive, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous, and therefore the sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all and needs our love. Sorry, I know I make far too much noise, don't I, when I'm doing these readings. Look what we've got. It came from China. It's only taken about 4 months to get here. It's the pink elephant that I thought that I had, because I thought this was the rose quartz, but it's not. Look at the sides of it. It's huge. It's really light compared to the jade, but the size of it is more the size of the jade one, isn't it, than the white one. I'm just going to put these in order of size. Let's see, shall we? Is the red one the same size as the pink one? I think it probably is. Similar, even smaller. I don't know, maybe the pink one is bigger than the red one. And then the lilac. Where do we think that fits into the idea that we have all these bodies around ourselves? We have the spiritual, which I put slightly above the head. We have the psychic and the mental, which is where the head goes, right? Then we have the emotional, the loving, the physical, put that down the bottom. But the pink and the green, both loving energies, aren't they? The pink one is the energy of romance, a romantic type of love, and the green one is the energy of an emotional love that is all encompassing, you know, like the sort of love that people have for everyone, the sort of love you get for your neighbours and friends and family. It's not a romantic love, but it's a very emotional and sentimental person that represents. These little elephants represent people. Isn't that absolutely beautiful, this card? This is the person that works behind the scenes, sustaining the energy of everyone and rarely getting the recognition, honestly, they deserve. Oh, hold on, did I make the elephants disappear? Did I? A vanishing act. This one wants to come out. I'm going to bring out these, one for the sustainer and one for the red elephant. Let's see. You can't really see the white elephant, can you? Let's do a 2 and a 3, shall we? It's like a football formation. Let's do that. Let's do football formation. Tarot readings. Remember Gareth Gates used to say he used to do his hair in a 4-4-2. Anticipation. This is so lovely. Anticipation. Like when a person is a sustainer and they like to do things for other people, half of that, the fun of having that experience is looking forward to it. Right, you know, when people organise do's and they organise get-togethers and they make food for people and they get everyone together, half of the fun is in the looking forward to it and the anticipation of what's going to happen. How are people going to behave? What are they going to say to each other? What are we going to laugh about? You know, that's 2. So I'm going to have that there as a general reading for these. This over here. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is a generalised one for everyone. So I'm going to do some oracle cards and then a past, present, future for each of these little elephants. There's the oracle card for all of these readings. Oracle card for the lilac elephant. Where have you been a sustainer in your life? Who have you had in your world that sustained you? What did you learn from the people who sustained you in your life? Did you learn that people give freely without strings attached? Did you learn that people are happily feeding you? Green card, the green elephant. I remember my not first experience, but one of my experiences where I remember somebody feeding me. When I was a teenager, I remember going round to my friend's house and her mum cooked us sausages in a microwave, and I was astounded that anyone could cook whole dinners using a microwave, but they were relatively new at the time and people were like astounded that you could do these things, and so they were a bit novel. But of course it was a very quick way of dishing up some food to hungry teenagers, wasn't it? But it meant a lot to me because I honestly hadn't had a lot of that in my life, with people wanting to feed you, you know. We had a life of people fighting over the food and counting the chips on their plate and fighting about who was going to get the last bit of chicken skin, you know, that sort of life. So to go around someone's house and have their mum just randomly cook some sausages was amazing. But of course for her, she'd probably been doing that her whole life, dishing up food for people and not thinking anything of it, right? You just never know when you touch someone's soul with something, how it's going to have a knock-on effect on them. Because it feels good to feed people, it feels good to be the sustainer. Now that's not the only motivation, it's because it makes you feel good. The motivation is to help other people, and playing that role is a very important role to play, isn't it? This is our self-development, where we ask ourselves, have we got another motivation for playing that role? And then we have to ask ourselves, don't we, as part of our self-development, we have to check what our agenda is. We have to make sure that we're not offering people something with strings attached, to make sure that it is a string-free sustenance. Let's have a little look, shall we, at these cards that I've managed to put together. I'm so sorry about this reading, dear lovely people watching my YouTube. It's a little bit disjointed because I keep getting disturbed while I'm creating it. Anticipation is for everyone. Learning to look forward and love everything that's coming your way in anticipation. Look at this, the Three of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card of, well, it is working hard, but for rewards. Working hard for the money. Okay. Well, money sustains all of us, doesn't it? And these little cards, oh yeah. Look at this, 8 of coins. 8 is around work and the coins are around money. Sometimes being the sustainer means being the person who is earning the money, right? Eagle, you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit, and your wisdom inspires the world. Okay? Ace of Wands. You've got to look forward to, and the Four of Wands. Look forward to better times. 8 of Cups. Here we go again with the 8. 8 of Cups and the Lion Heart. Okay, this is a beautiful reading for the Sustainer card generally. It's when people's hearts are in the right place and they will work as hard as they can and do whatever it takes to be able to create for everyone. That's a beautiful, beautiful sentiment, isn't it? Sorry, I've just packed the cards up before I've said goodbye. This is what happens at the end of the reading. The cards all get cleared away. It's like a beautiful reading gone. Thanks for watching. See you in your reading. Bye for now. Okay, so which order should we do these elephants? Let's do the pink elephant first. This is the elephant that's finally turned up on a slow boat from China. But it's a beautiful little pink elephant. It's the rose elephant. It's the one that loves love. I love to love, but my baby just loves to dance. Right? Routine. This is your Sustainer. Look at this, the Joker. It's got 2 little kittens playing on his legs. The Joker reminds me of the trickster energy, where things can go wrong. If something can go wrong and you're not in the right frame of mind, you have to watch it fall apart in front of you, don't you? Sometimes our lives can fall apart in front of us, can't they? Keeper of secrets. Take time out from the world and be the observer. Nothing can deceive you when you trust your knowing. You see others' secrets and keep them sacred. In silence and solitude, you will find your strength. So time out for you. This is the feeling of this, isn't it? That there's time for you now. White Stallion. And now you've got these tarot cards. The 10 of Cups. This is what the reason why you do these things, do the sustaining, is because it helps you to feel overjoyed, and you love celebrating, and you love being part of what feels like togetherness and part of a community. And you find that with other people. The Wheel of Fortune is coming up for you, little pink elephant, little loving, romance-loving elephant. The 9 of Pentacles. These are very powerful cards, aren't they, to have in one reading? Look at this. Wow. Okay, all these major arcana cards. The 5 of Pentacles. The downside in your little world at the moment is your work situation. But don't worry, because everything's about to change massively for you. The Tower. Can you believe that you've got all these cards that are so powerful and decisive and bringing about change for you? Because it's like you are prepared to do what it takes. You will take the risk. You will take the leap of freedom to be able to find new pastures and things that are good for you, and you will leave behind things that no longer serve you if you don't feel happy with them. So this is like your past, and this is your coming up. This is what's coming up for you. Huge changes, massive change, because it's almost like you've had enough of just being there for other people, and it's time for something for you, right? And the winds of change come your way. Whether you reach out and grab the change, reach out and take the opportunities or not, it's your choice. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Yes, dear lovely YouTubers. So if you're people watching my YouTube channel are expecting this in alphabetical order, I'm sorry about that, but I actually bored myself with the alphabetical methodicalness of it. So what I did was I recorded the meanings of all the little cards and then I shuffled them. So whichever way they come up, I've recorded them methodically and alphabetically. Makes me feel sort of a bit in control of that, because it's it seemed like such a huge undertaking at the beginning, but actually I've worked my way through it, and now here we are, just randomly selecting the cards. So we're on a letter S today, the Sustainer, for this green emotional elephant. Dragonfly, magic. It's really symbolic of change, this, the dragonfly. And look at all the greenery for the green elephant. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Okay, look at this. This is you leaving the past behind you and going off in pastures new. And other people watching you like, what are you doing? Because as the green elephant, you are the reliable, solid, plodding one, right? Community. This is what you value when you think about what you're sustaining. You're happy to do whatever it takes to sustain the feeling of community. But the Nine of Wands, it's the wish card. Oh my goodness, and the wish card. Come on, tell me what the chances are of having the Nine of Wands and the literal wish card from the Patrick Gamble Oracle cards. Look at it. It is whatever you're wishing for, dear little green elephant. Look at this. Isn't that a beautiful card? Look at that. Just knowing that the love flows, the energy flows, and then you just fill up the water, pour it into the cup, watch the cup float off on the lily pads. Take it all easy, take it as it comes. There's nothing for you to really worry about. King of Cups. 10 of Coins. Again, beautiful, abundance. Feeling of abundance. By sustaining other people, you help yourself. 5 of Sorrows. 5 of Cups, sorry, it's not the 5 of Sorrows. It's the 5 of Cups is, I was going to say sorrowful, but you've got the 2 of Cups, which is relationship. New relationship for you, but it does look like you're letting go of the sorrow from the past and moving forward, because you do want change. You want something new in your life. And with the Sustainer, again, these cards are asking you to recognise what in your world needs sustaining for you. Yeah, it's fantastic to sustain for the community. It's fantastic to be there, being the reliable person that everyone comes to. But where is your happiness that you want? Now's the time for you to go and have a look for it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Okay, so is that going to be the pattern of these? Is it going to be a pattern of these card readings where the art question is, how does the sustainer affect you? And the answer to all the cards is, you're the person that does the sustaining of everybody else, and it's time for you to look at what you want. Is that going to come up for all these cards, I wonder? Let's have a look at the past, present, future, shall we, for this red elephant. The past, the present, and what's coming up. Okay, that's the past, that's the present, and that's the future that we can't really see. Can't really see these two. These two are one possible thing that could happen, right? Okay then, dear little red elephant, where does the sustainer affect you? Direction, knowing what you want, knowing which way you want to go. That always helps, I find. 4 of Pentacles. This is having a balanced financial flow. Of course, it's very important to the red elephant. The red elephant that I associate with the material aspect of life. Of course, money is very important to you. But guess who here is marching through life? Look at this. How lucky is this crow that the fish has just fallen into its mouth? Luck. Manna from heaven. You are having some lucky times. Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong and you don't have to go with the crowd. And life supports you in every way. Okay, so you just have to decide which way. Which way for you? The past for your sustainer. The Queen of Cups. Being the person that brings through a new story for other people. So you've been a person that helped other people to see their way through. Look at that. That's the Chariot. I love that. We haven't seen the Chariot for ages. The Chariot speeds up the rest of the cards. The Ace of Cups. This is a new project, a new love affair, a new person. Look at this. Fairness, and balance, and the juggling, and an unfairness being righted. 4 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. Aren't they beautiful, these cards? It's like, what is going on for you, dear beautiful red elephant? You've got it all coming to you really fast. There's been, when I see this card with the Justice, it suggests to me that there has been an element of injustice and unfairness, and really swiftly things are going to change for you. 4 of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles. You've got this balancing act going on. The 4 of Wands suggests the 4 areas of life where you can have different things come to you. You can have a physical experience, emotional improvement, financial improvement. your mental health can feel so much more in control of it, so you're more in control of what's happening for you. And then we've got these Five of Wands. It's even more wishes and resources and power at your disposal to be able to make your own dreams come true here. So remember, again, the same story, where you've been sustaining others, remember to sustain yourself. But you're going to have backing from the universe this time. Now's the time for you to get some help so that you have resources to be able to look after yourself as well. Lovely. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Okay, the little lilac elephant that matches the sustainer card. It can be sometimes quite difficult for the person who's got psychic intuition and in tune with their higher self to be the sustainer, because what they're offering into the world isn't always valued. Right, not always valued. Let's have a look at the past and the present, shall we? Okay. For lilac elephant, oh, 10 of clubs. That's a little solitary cat living in their own little world, which is fairly typical of people that are able to guide other people. You've got the guidance card, and this is where you have been the sustainer. You're able to help other people, but where are you getting your help from? The survival card. That's what this feels like to me. It feels like just surviving, getting through it, getting through your life on the tips of your fingernails. Lizard, regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Yeah, this is the bonus of having vision and being able to see things in a different light, isn't it? The King of Cups. The Death card. Isn't that great? This little cat here just throws off its old fur, steps out into a new person, because you are able to transform. The Death card is the card of transformation. You go from being a person who is dreaming and living in their mind and living in their wishes and hopes and dreams. You end that situation and you recognise, hold on, this is what I have to do to make the next thing happen. The Ace of Wands. Wow, can't get much more powerful or clear than that, can it? Become the Emperor. So you go from being the King of Cups to being the Emperor. And the Five of Wands. Wow, so this is beautiful. This is lovely, absolutely beautiful. Little spread here. The sustainer. Yeah, it is nice to be able to sustain other people and what they want and their wishes, but it's also really satisfying to be able to harness your energy to direct it into the areas of your life that you want, so you bring the guidance for yourself. I know I'm asking you to be selfish for change, but it's the only way that you're going to be able to put yourself in a place of improvement, and then once you're there, you'll be able to help even more people if that's your thing and you like to help other people, because this little elephant is capable of helping people on a level that those people don't really value or appreciate or understand the importance of at their expense. So it's time to stop doing it at your expense. Think about what it is that you want and need, and then once you've established yourself again and you're in a place of comfort, you can offer your gifts again or not, up to you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Okay, the white spiritual elephant. Being the sustainer of other people, usually that's what is coming up in all these readings. It's the same story. Sustaining others is great. How are you going to sustain yourself? Past, present, future. We'll see. We'll guess what the future brings for you. But it is only a one possibility. Ace of Cups. Ace of Hearts, rather, which is the Ace of Cups. That's fantastic. That's new love. You've got the signed card from Patrick Gamble. Okay. Insight. It's a very powerful card. Okay, you're going to be having some insight into your situation. Heron, patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently toward your purpose, and patience will bring rewards. What is it you've got to be patient about? Okay, this is the past. This is having all the resources that you need at your disposal. You've never been without resources. There's been times where you feel like you are doing a balancing act, but it's actually never as bad as you think it is. And here you are in your little bubble, trying to wish up some new stuff. This is what you've been doing. And the Two of Cups hasn't happened, right? The Two of Cups meaning the relationship that hasn't materialised, that you've been desperately wanting. I think it's because you're looking in the wrong direction as to what you need. Okay, so Four of Pentacles. Yep, this is the balancing of the money. This is the flow in and out. Not just balancing as in barely enough, but making sure that you're comfortable, making sure that there's more than enough money coming in. This is starting something new, the Fool card, and this is your future. Do you want to know what your future two cards are? Because as this is your present, this is on the cusp of beginning a new job, a cusp of starting something new. The Nine of Pentacles, look at that, the Nine of Coins, surrounded by sharks and swimming amongst the money and being perfectly happy about that. Because there's nothing you like more than a challenge. And the Ace of Swords is reminding you that all these obstacles, there's nothing that you can't overcome, and that's your idea of having a good time. Dear little spiritual elephant, because it makes you feel alive, because you remember why you're on the planet and it gives you purpose and you love that, right? Let me know if that rings true for you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.